What's up guys, Ghulam Ahmed, geneactivated.ca. Happy Ramadan to everyone that's celebrating Ramadan this month. This is a great month, for us to really help achieve the best versions of ourselves and get ourselves higher in our spirituality. But it's also a great month to lose a lot of fat. We naturally will lose a lot of weight in this month if you do things correctly. And I thought I'd create a series for you guys so that you can actually work out during the process of Ramadan as well in a healthy way and actually speed up the fat loss process. So the first purpose of this series is to help you lose even more fat than you're already going to lose in the month of Ramadan, and that's through these workouts that I've designed. And what the best part is going to be is you're going to be able to go through with these workouts with me the whole time. So I'm actually going to be training with you in real time, okay? So we're going to take breaks together, we're going to talk, we're going to exercise together, and I'm going to take you through the journey of even increasing your fat loss more than you ever could have in any other Ramadan. The second purpose of this series is to actually maintain the muscle mass in this month as well. If you're somebody that works out, you can use these workouts to maintain your muscle mass. And also, if you're someone that does intermittent fasting, you can do these workouts even after the month of Ramadan is done, or even if you're just a general person that's looking to start as a beginner to keep up with good workouts that are about 10 to 15 minutes or even 20 minutes. Sometimes we'll go to 20 minutes. Then these are great workouts to do at home in the comfort of your home with minimal equipment. So the reason that this is actually going to really help to increase your fat loss is because we're already in a fat burning zone when we're fasting for about 16 to 18 hours. It takes our liver about 10 to 12 hours to completely deplete its glycogen stores, which is pretty much the glucose that is in our body. And once that's depleted, then the body starts to use fat as a source of fuel and fat as a source of energy. So around the time of after 12 hours are done, 12 hours into your fat, now you're starting to burn the fat for energy. So you're already starting to burn fat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through these workouts at that time near the end, and that's going to help you burn even more fat so that you can actually speed up the fat loss process and lose a ton of weight in Ramadan in a very healthy way. So I recommend that you do these workouts half an hour before the fast opens. The reason I recommend that is because we're going to be very, very thirsty. This is day one of the fast. I'm fasting as well, so I'm also pretty tired, and I'm getting a little bit thirsty already near the end of the fast. I'm actually very thirsty. So at this time, what you want to do is you want to make sure that when the time we finish the workout together, you can just open your fast and have that glass of water. If you do this in the beginning of the day when the fast opens, when the fast starts in the morning, then once you do the workout, you're going to be thirsty the whole day, and it's going to be a lot harder for you to do it. Having said that, do what works best for you. If you're someone that needs to work out in the morning right after you eat your sahri, then do that. It's okay, no problem. As long as you can do it, you'll be fine. But I recommend doing it at the end of the fast when it's about to break, about half an hour before, and then we get started. So to get started, guys, let's get going. What we're going to do is we're going to start with some very basic exercises. So these workouts are not going to be very difficult or anything like that, because I know we're all fasting. We're all going to be low on energy at the same time, because we're not really used to burning that fat yet. It's going to take about a week and a half, and then we'll really get into those fat stores, and you'll see you have a lot of energy near the end of Ramadan. This is the big key. If you're eating well, okay? You have to eat healthy in Ramadan. You can't be eating, processed foods and oily foods. That's not going to help you with your fat loss process. It's actually going to make it harder, and you're not going to start to utilize that fat in the day throughout the day. So this is the key. You got to make sure that after you're done the workouts and when you open your fast and when you start it in the morning, you're eating healthy food that is homemade, that is not processed, and that is not oily and fattening, okay? Well, you want to have healthy fats, but it can't be, super deep fried foods. It should be lots of fruits and vegetables, high protein, and the key is to drink lots and lots of water, because, we're obviously not drinking water for a majority time in the fast that we're doing. So to get started, like I said, they're not going to be super hard, okay? So don't worry, you can do this at any fitness level, okay? You can be a beginner, you can be somebody that's intermediate or even advanced. You'll find a lot of benefit in this, because like I said, if you're somebody that's advanced, you'll be able to maintain your muscle mass. And if you're a beginner, it will be a great way for you to introduce exercises to you and teach you at the same time how to do these exercises. So now we're going to get going, okay? I know that was a long intro, but I thought it was very important to teach you guys these steps and to have expectations for what we're going to do for the next 25 to 30 days together, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do something called marching, okay? It's a very easy exercise. What I want you to do is I want you to just take your hands and put them at your hip level here, and just bring your knee and touch your hand with it, okay? So we're gonna do these for 25 reps. We're gonna do 3 sets for 25 reps. I think this is 6, 7, 8. So you can go ahead and start doing these with me in real time. 9, 10. We're gonna work out together today. 11. Gulamba is gonna train you over the internet. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm gonna show you from the side. 22, 23, 24, and 25. So now we're gonna take a 30-second break, okay? And I'm gonna keep talking, and I have a timer, and when the 30 seconds are done, we're gonna go on to the next exercise. So this is a really easy variation. It's actually a variation of high knees, and maybe near the end of Ramadan, we'll start to get into doing high knees, but this is just very simple, very easy. We're just trying to get used to the exercises, and we're trying to get used to working out even in Ramadan and keeping a good routine going to speed up our fat loss process, okay? So we're getting ready to do the second set, guys. We're gonna do 3 sets, okay? Ready? Here we go, second set. I'm gonna show you from this side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You wanna make sure you're breathing, okay? You gotta keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Great. Well, now we're going to take another 30-second break. That is your second set. We're going to do 3 sets like this, okay? Almost every exercise, we're just going to do mostly 3 sets. Take 30-second breaks in between, and once the exercises are done, we're going to take a minute break in between the exercises. Keeping it very simple. Now, if you still have to go and cook and make the iftari, you can pause it and quickly run and go make the food that you got to make for the rest of your family. If you're a female watching this, good job. Keep it up, okay? You're doing great. We're going to go for the third set now, and let's go third set. We're going to do this forward now. 1, 2, 3. Breathe, guys. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 5. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, breathe, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, good. So that's 26. There's one extra one for you guys. So that's 3 sets of 25 marching. Now that's done. Now we're gonna take a 1-minute break, okay? Now, feel free to take longer breaks if you need to, no problem. You can just pause, take the break that you need to take, and then I was gonna say have a drink of a glass of water, but we can't drink water right now. So we can take a little break if you need to take a longer break, and then come back when you're ready, okay? Even near the end, you can do that as well in terms of later on in the other days of the workouts. You can feel free to take longer breaks. So you guys are doing great, man. We're almost done the first exercise. Now we're gonna move on to the second exercise in just a few minutes. The 1 minute is almost done. And the next exercise is going to be push-ups, okay? This is a great exercise to do, build some upper body chest muscles and upper body strength. And I've explained how to do a push-up correctly in some of my other videos and push-up for beginners, so you can check it out in my channel. But what we're gonna do is now we're gonna get started. We're gonna do 3 sets of 8 push-ups, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to get onto your knees, keep your hands right beside your chest, and we're gonna do a modified push-up, okay? So we're just gonna do them on our knees to start with. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna push back up. 1. Again, breathing at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. So that was your first set. Now we take a 30-second break. So guys, key is to breathe. You got to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, okay? What you want to do is you want to breathe in on the easy part of the exercise and breathe out on the hard part of the exercise. I'm getting a little bit, you know, I'm sucking in some air now because I'm talking and I'm doing these at the same time, but we'll get through it. So that's your first set that's done. So again, breathe in through the inside of your nose and breathe out through the outside of your nose, outside of your mouth. Ready? Second set. One, 2, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. 6, 7, 8. We'll do an extra one. Nice. Good job, guys. Now, if you need to take longer to do these, go ahead, feel free. That was the second set. Now we're gonna move on to the third set in about 20 seconds. So, push-ups are great to build upper body strength and to maintain the muscle mass in your upper body. So if you're females, guys, try it out. You're gonna take a little longer to do it, but take your time, you're doing great, okay? We got one more set of this exercise and we move on to the third exercise, which is gonna be planks. So last set, we're starting in about 3 seconds. Ready? And again. 1, breathe. 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. You guys are doing great. So that's 3 sets done, okay? That's the second exercise. Now we're gonna take a minute break and we're gonna do our third exercise, which is gonna be planks, okay? So again, I have a video on planks as well, so I'm gonna take you through it quickly how to do it, but if you're having trouble, you can pause it, you can watch the video on planks and you can come back to it, okay? So, planks, what we're gonna do is, you're gonna start on your elbows here, now your forearms. You wanna make sure your elbow is right underneath your shoulder, okay, at all times. And then we're gonna keep our feet completely straight and you wanna make sure that your whole body is straight, aligned, okay? Your spine and your neck is all in one line. So we have a little bit of time left. You can just breathe. I'm gonna breathe with you. So see, I'm going in slow and coming out slow. Okay, I think we're ready now. Ready? So now we're gonna do some planks. Right here, elbows right underneath the shoulder, and we're gonna get up and try to be completely straight and hold. All right, okay, good. So that was 30 seconds. So as you can see, I was starting to shake near the last 15 seconds, and that's great. My stomach should be shaking. If your stomach is shaking, you're doing great. Now if you're having trouble and you feel like your back is hurting, just put your knees down, okay, and your back won't hurt. And you can also do this for 15 seconds to start out, okay? And if you think that's good, then you can move it to 20 and 30 seconds. I just did 30 seconds because that's pretty standard, but if you're someone that's completely new, you could just start with 15 seconds, okay? So that was 30-second breaks. Now we're gonna do the second set of the same exercise, okay? Planks again. Ready? And the way I count my seconds for my planks is I just breathe. If I breathe 30 times, it's about 30 seconds. As you can see, I'm already starting to shake, which is great. And that's 30. Good job, guys. 2 sets, you guys are killing it. Okay, we're doing great. Hope you're feeling okay. If you're feeling dizzy at this point or you're feeling really nauseous or lightheaded, it's completely normal. Don't worry about it. Take a break. Don't do the rest of the exercise and just take a break and wait until the iftar happens. But otherwise, if you're doing okay, you're doing great. Good job. You're doing awesome. Okay, we got one more set of this exercise left and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. We only have 2 exercises left and we're going to be done. Okay, ready? Last set. So again, if your back starts to hurt, just bend your knees down like this, okay? And your back won't hurt anymore. If it's getting too hard, just get your knees down, and then when you're feeling like you're back again, you get your knees back up. Remember to breathe, okay guys? Good job. So that's 30 seconds, guys, and that's now your 3 sets of planks. Now we're gonna take a minute break and we're gonna move on to the 4th exercise, which is gonna be wall sits, okay? So very, very underestimated exercise. It's great to keep the muscle mass on your legs. And it's a static exercise, which means a static hold, which means the muscle is going to be under constant tension the whole time, which is why I love this exercise. It's a great exercise you could do at home. All you got to do is find a wall. Okay, that's why there's a wall behind me. Make sure it's safe. It's not going to fall back. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that there's our feet are at 90 degrees. Okay, so our knees and our tibia, they should be at 90 degrees like this, and your knee should be right underneath the ball of your heel. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get in position here. And I'm going to try to show you exactly how to do it. So see how my knee is right underneath my heel? It's not too far out like this, and it's not too far in either. Okay, so we're going to do this for 15 seconds. Okay, so ready? Get into position. Make sure your back is flat against the wall behind you. Put your hands against the wall, your head against the wall, and then just hold this position. Okay, and breathe. Okay, good. That was 15 seconds, not bad. Okay, so if you can do more, try to do 20, try to do 25, try to do even 30 seconds. But today we're just gonna do 15 seconds just to keep it nice and simple. And in the future days, we're gonna, increase the intensity a little bit depending on how we're feeling. Again, guys, if you need to take a longer break, feel free to do so. Don't worry. Nobody's watching you. You're doing this on your own, okay? No pressure, no judgment. Take your time, okay? Be safe, all right? So now we're gonna do the 2nd set, same exercise. One, breathe. What do you guys have cooked for tonight, man? It's the first Iftar. Hope some good stuff and healthy stuff. Almost done, guys, and that's 15 seconds. Good job. Okay, that's 2 sets. We got 1 more set left, 30-second break right now, and then we're gonna get to do the last exercise. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna be doing 1 stretch at the end of every workout, okay, to kind of cool you down and make you a little bit more flexible and increase your mobility a little bit in Ramadan as well, because it's not just about building muscle and losing fat, it's also about your longevity and your strength, and that comes with mobility and flexibility, okay? So we're gonna do a stretch today as well at the end. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our last set right here, and you're gonna breathe. 15 seconds, guys. The main thing about the wall sit is make sure that your heels are not coming off the floor, okay? Make sure your heels are down. Almost done, guys. You're doing great. You should be feeling it in your legs right here, in your quads. And we're done. 15 seconds. Great, okay? So that was that. Now we got 1 exercise left. Last one. We're going to take a minute break, and then we're going to do the last exercise, which are going to be called calf raises, okay? So again, this is a great exercise to build a little bit of the calf muscles down here, which usually most people don't build and are very underutilized. So what we're going to do for this is, what you're doing is you're literally just standing and you're getting on the balls of your feet and you're pushing your heel as high as you can, keeping your legs straight like this, okay? Just like that. So the key with this is you don't want to do it fast. You don't want to go back and forth, bounce, because this has a stretch reflex. The Achilles tendon, which is what attaches the calf to the bone, is what's used for us to jump really fast and spring up fast. So we don't want to use that stretch reflex. So what you want to do is you want to use the calf muscle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to roll it up for you to see here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause halfway, and then we're going to push slowly up as high as we can, and then come back down nice and slow. Pause halfway, and then come slowly up, and come back down. Ready? So now we do the first set. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps, okay? So here's the first one. And we go all the way up, squeeze, come back down. All the way up, squeeze, come back down. All the way up, squeeze, come back down. That's 3. We'll keep going. I'm going to show you from the front. Make sure your feet are straight ahead of you, okay? That's 4. Very nice. Pause, and then go all the way up slowly. 6, 7. The foot placement is important. I'll show you why, because in the second and third set we're going to change it a little bit. 6, sorry, that's 7 I think, and that's 8, It's kind of hard to count while I'm talking. 9. But guys, you're doing great. If you made it this far, amazing, awesome. 10. 11. We're almost there. Start to feel a little burn in your calves now. 12. Especially if you've never done this, it's gonna hurt. It's okay. 13. 14. And beautiful. 15. Okay, so that was your first set. We got 2 more sets. We're almost done, okay? Hang in there, you're doing great. So for the second set, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn our toes out even more, okay? And that's gonna target a little bit more of the inside and the outside of your calves. And we're gonna do it like this. And then for the last set, we're also gonna change it, okay? So 30 seconds are almost up. We're done, ready to do the second set, okay? So again, same thing, pause, and then go all the way up, okay? Ready? And let's go. 1, beautiful. 2, and remember, breathe, okay? Breathing is the most important part. 3. I know you guys are getting really thirsty, so am I. We got a little bit of time left, and then the first rosa opens, and you guys are doing great. Just think about the fat burning zone. We're just burning a lot of fat right now. 5, good job. Breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9. Guys, if you're having trouble with your balance, no problem. Just hold the wall beside you, okay? No problem, so that you're not actually gonna fall. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. That's 10. And 13, maybe I was off by 1. 14, one more guys. And 15. Beautiful, okay? One more guys, one more left, we're almost there. So 30 seconds, and now for the last one, I want you to turn your feet in like this, okay? I know it looks a little weird, a lot of girls, they sit like this actually, but it's gonna help to target again, the outside of your foot, sorry, the outside of your calves here. You're gonna get a different stimulus. So this is gonna target all of your calves together, ready? So we're gonna get going for the last one now. For this one, you might need to hold on because it's a little bit harder to balance. Ready? 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the idea is you want to go up and squeeze as hard as you can at the top for 1 second and then come down. That's 12, 13, almost there guys, we're home stretch, 14 and 15, beautiful. Okay, you guys did great. Okay, that was your first workout. The first workout is done. Day 1 is done. You guys did amazing. Let me know how you felt in the comment section below, okay? If you were able to make it, if you were dying, if you were having a good time, if it was too easy, too hard. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a little bit of a cool down, okay? And I'm just gonna teach you a stretch that's really gonna help you with your back, your lower back, and also with a little bit of your shoulder stretches as well. It's called the child's pose. Let me just cover my legs, you know? So what we're gonna do now is, it's a really nice stretch for your lower back, especially if you're having lower back issues, and it's just a great way to cool down. So what you do is you kind of go into, you know, Gada, which is what we do when we're praying here. But what you want to do is you go in this position, and then you want to reach out as far as you can, okay? And then try to sit your butt back on top of your heels and keep your head down. And now the key is you want to breathe, okay? Every time you breathe out, you'll be able to get lower and lower to the floor. Your butt will get closer and closer to your heels, okay? So the idea is just to close your eyes, breathe, and relax. So breathe in your stomach. And as you can see, I'm getting lower and lower every time I breathe out. Deep breath in your stomach. Release, and you'll get closer and closer to the butt, your butt will get closer and closer to your heels. Okay, great. And you can hang out in that position for as long as you want, maybe like, 30 seconds to a minute. Just breathe, try to relax your lower back and your upper body as well. And that's it, guys. That was your day 1 of the at-home fat loss series during Ramadan. And if you're intermittent fasting, these are also great workouts for you too. Guys, I wish you nothing but amazing success in this month of Ramadan. It's a spiritual journey. It's also a mental, emotional, and physical journey. And if you guys could please help me out, this is a month that we give and we help each other out. So help out your brothers and sisters that are also looking to improve their health and fat loss journey in this month, blessed month. So please, guys, if you love this video, if you liked it, if you thought this was valuable, share it with your brothers, your friends, your relatives in this month of Ramadan, so they can also find a lot of benefit and lose weight and also become healthier in this month. Alright guys, please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to my channel. I love your support. Help to share my videos with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time on the series for fat loss at home in Ramadan.